What's up guys, DIY Salvage Guy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to be diving into the quarter panel that we just had pulled out by Wayne's Auto Body. Let me know what you guys think about it, how it came out, and also what we're going to be doing is we're going to be buttoning up the interior now that we don't need to do anything else on the outside for that. And we're also going to be replacing the taillight that was cracked that did not occur in the accident. So if you guys are new here, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Hope you guys will smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, comment down below, interact with me. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff, this build, this car, my channel. How can I improve? All that stuff, guys. Let me know. To all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here and continuing to support me. I want to give you guys a quick rundown of how everything came out. So the power had gone out over there, so I had to leave and they were able to work on it a little bit more, so I didn't get to get the complete process of it, but they did. I think they did a great job. I'm going to do a side-by-side with it. But you guys can see that it's more or less perfect. We're gonna have to get a little bit of Bondo and fiberglass we're gonna throw on there as well. Maybe some kitty hair is what I heard that we should be using. Never did any of this before, so we're gonna see what we gotta do. So right now what we have to do is, actually we'll just give you guys a quick little look here. So we have, this all came out really good. It's pulled out nice and even now. So they pulled out down here as well. So we're gonna have to throw some Bondo and the kitty hair on there. So as you can see, the body lines are more or less perfect here. The gaps are, or I guess I should say the panels are more or less lined up really well. So we're gonna have a slight little bit that's gonna be off, but very happy with everything. Wayne's Body Shop did an amazing job. Could not be happier with the way that, with the work that they did, the way that they treated me. They were phenomenal, great guys all around. Couldn't be happier with them. So if you guys need any body work or anything like that and you guys are in my general area, make sure you check them out. So what we have to do now is we need to shift this door forward. So that's got to move up. We obviously have to take the door off. We got to sand it down. We're gonna have to paint this obviously, so we got to do that. We have to take the door trim off, so we still have to do that. And we have this fender. So I showed you guys the new fender that I got. The problem that I had that I wasn't able to fix myself because I don't weld yet. Wayne's also went above and beyond and they took care of this for me. So I'll show before and after this. They went in there and welded it all up. They welded the nuts back in. Came out really good, really happy with it. So we're good with that. We'll probably throw some paint on there. We got this fender lined up pretty well. Once we put it on and everything, then what we're gonna have to do is take the bumper off. We're gonna fix this bumper up. Not sure if I need to take it off. Probably. I think that'd probably be easier since I'm working in the garage. So we do have the scuff here we got to take care of. The main thing that we got to do is this right here. It always seems like whenever there's damage, it's always on a corner or a crease or a body line or something. There's never anything easy, but based off what we did with the A7, this should be a really easy fix. Not really worried about that at all. And we got this side as well, so hopefully we can buff this out so we don't have to repaint this whole thing. And the rest of this is pretty good. A couple of dings, dents, stuff like that here. Maybe I'll get a little bit of touch-up paint. I don't think I'm going to repaint all this panel and everything for these little minor imperfections. And then we have the taillight that we still have to do, so we're gonna replace that. And then we need to button up the interior. So we still have all of this out from when we replaced the seatbelt tensioners. So we're gonna button that up. We did that side already. We're gonna button up this side. Then we just have to replace or reset the airbag module, and then paint, polish, and get this thing registered. So making progress, doing really well right now, guys. The biggest concern that I had was the quarter panel, and with the help of Wayne's Auto Body, they really stepped up, went above and beyond, and helped me out so much. So thank you very much to them. Their page, Instagram page, will be in the description along with their website, so make sure you guys check them out. So right now we're going to get that top down, and we're going to button up that interior and probably do the tail light as well. So one final look at the interior, all ripped apart. We put the seatbelt back in, as you guys saw, so we're going to put the whole side panel back together. We'll get the seat back in, and then the interior will be completely buttoned up, and we'll be good to go with that. And then the only thing that we still have to do in there is get the airbag light shut off, which I should be able to do once I get a scanner. We're going to start with the sub. We'll get that in. We'll button up the speakers. So we got the, I don't know how to say this, but the, I guess, Bang & Olufsen sound upgrade. So I think this is the sub that comes with it. So we got to take this off in order to get to the seatbelt. So we're going to toss this back in. Should be pretty easy. It should slide right in right here. Got the whole back buttoned up. We're gonna toss the seat in. We'll get the speaker cover back in. Then the back will be good. Push in right there. In the middle. Got it. Good? Yeah.
You feel like a really good friend that I know I can trust. You don't want to just
Here,
let anyone ride off with it.
Just slide it in, like that. Should line it up. Zips. So we got the whole back seat buttoned up again. We got the speakers back in, got all the covers back on, got the seat back in, nice and secure. Seat belts are good. As you can see, they move again, which is great. Well, everything's good over here. Looks really good in here. We'll go over it again with a nice clean. Once we get this thing registered, we'll take it to a car wash, get it all cleaned up, but looks good. So now the last thing we have to do for the interior is reset the airbag module once we get the scanner, and we'll be good in the interior. So the next thing we're going to do in this episode is take care of this taillight. I don't know if they were driving around with this or if it was part of the accident. I don't really see how it would be part of the accident, but so we got a new taillight, well, new to us, that's not damaged. So we're just going to pop this out, pop the new one in. Hopefully it's an easy, straightforward procedure. So we'll get this top back down and open up the trunk, and we'll get that going. So while Cody restores the leather on that very old seat that we got from the junkyard, we're going to set up the taillight. All right, in order to get to this taillight, we'll trial and error. So we're gonna pop this off right here. So this folds down, you got the fuse box back here, along with some other things. I have no idea what they are, but a bunch of wires. And then if you guys can see in there, you got a couple bolts for the taillight. So we just have to remove those, and hopefully that should pop right out. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get a camera angle with this, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so there's this little wing nut on the inside of it. I couldn't get the camera in there, but so basically just unscrews. And this gets loose. Take our panel tool, just pop it in over here, and the taillight pops right out. Super simple. Then we have these two little indents here, so they're going to pop in right here. Taillight's seated. Now we're just going to put the wing nut back in. Plastic, you don't want to over tighten it, just hand tighten it, nice and easy. And our taillight's good. So that's our taillight change. Toss this back up. Alright, so we're going to test it out real quick. Brake works. Blinker works. Other blinker works. And the reverse light works, is what we just changed. So we're good to go with this. The top going up will never get old. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit. Got to see what a professional can do in terms of pulling out the panel. I wasn't able to do it myself. If you guys have been watching these videos, you guys know that I tried to do it. I try to do everything DIY, but there's certain things that you just can't do. Check the previous video out, see how they did it and everything. And you guys need to know that you can't do everything yourself all the time. There's certain things you just can't do. And this is one of those situations that I was not able to do. So hopefully you guys learned something. Make sure you guys subscribe. Also make sure that you guys smash that like button down below as well. Comment, follow me over on Instagram. Also make sure you guys have your post notifications on. That way you guys stay up to date on the build and everything else that goes on in the channel. Hope that you guys will be inspired by this channel, by this build, and just try to do something like this yourself. And just pick up a wrench, buy a car, do whatever you need to do. Just try to become a DIY salvage guy yourself.